Okay, I'm man enough to admit when I'm wrong about something. A few races ago, I said there were 5 races left originally. I was wrong. There were 6 back then. Now we're down to the final 4. Okay, let me go ahead and set that record straight. That's been bothering me since I took a look back at the racing schedule. Anyways, welcome back to another episode of NASCAR Thunder 2004. We're going to be pushing the limit today. When I say we're going to push the limit, I mean it. And Atlanta is the place for us to push that limit. We don't have a really huge points lead to Dale Jr. As a matter of fact, let me show you guys how far ahead we are. 115 points. One bad race, and we could be right back behind him. So I've got to make sure I do everything I can. I'm gonna push the envelope though, guys. And I've made up my mind on that. So that's something I really want to do. Hope you guys don't mind. Prior to this race, though, I have been neglecting certain things. Now, I've been neglecting the weekly awards. That's fine. We're not really too concerned about that outside of front runner and all of those stuff. We get awards. That's fine. I haven't looked at the Rookie of the Year standings in a minute. And to my surprise, and I know what everybody's going to say, well, that's not a full Rookie of the Year standings because they haven't run the full rookie season. I know. Don't get me wrong. I know. But we do have some guys who have made some starts that do have to be noted. First of all, John Andretti has made 20 of the 33 starts. He's only missed like 13 races this season, and he's ranking 37th in the standings. No top fives, no top fives, 5 top 10s. So he's doing pretty well. He's actually beating Jimmy Spencer right now, who's at 1 top 5 and 2 top 10s. So Jimmy Spencer's kind of fallen off a little bit. John Andretti's been kind of right there. Scott Pruitt is up here running pretty well with 3 top 10s. Then you got Todd Bodine, Tony Raines, Dave Blaney, Larry Foyt, Mike Wallace, Derek Cope. Don't worry, Derek Cope will be fixed for season 3. And then, of course, you guys already know Scott Wimmer has made a race start in the 23 car. So really good to see that. I've also got 20 pole positions. I'm not too concerned about that because going into season 3, AJ has made some small changes to the wonderful mod that will help fix that. But I just noticed that the manufacturer's championship is going by way of Chevy, and that's not good for me as a Pontiac driver. I got to figure that out going forward. Hopefully we can get them a championship. Also, I'm the laps led leader with 272. So all my stat buffs who love stats, I've got you. Looking at the driver stats for the most part, again, I got 20 poles, no big deal. I've got more wins than everybody else, which includes Dale Jr. with 6, Ricky Rudd has 3, Jeff Gordon has 3, Tony Stewart, Dale Jarrett, Kevin Harvick all have 2, and then with 1 win apiece, it's Mark Martin, Kevin Grubb, Bill Elliott, Ricky Craven, Jeff Burton, Greg Biffle with a win as well. Now, if you're wondering about average start, obviously with me getting so many poles, we are definitely starting way too well. 5.7, which is leading the entire sport, and a 7.9 average finish, which also leads the sport as well. Top speeds, I've hit a top speed of 242 miles an hour, while everybody else is actually kind of sort of stuck around 235. The slowest person is Scott Wimmer with 190 miles an hour. And he's only done 17 laps. That's fine. All that to say, I got you guys up to speed on some of these stats and the standings. Hopefully you guys are a little satiated with that. If you guys want to know more about the point standings, I can help pull that up. But we've had 54 total starters this season, and I think it's going to be even more come next season. So just be aware of that. That's going to be kind of cool to see. Down the line, I think we'll see some drivers retiring. I have started hearing rumors that the 9 car of Bill Elliott from Dawsonville, Georgia, is going to be retiring at the end of the season. That's what I've heard, as well as Ricky Rudd may be out of the 21 car, which would be a surprise for Wood Brothers. They've got 3 wins with them, but I don't think Ricky Rudd may be in the 21 car coming next season. At least that's the current going rumor. Anyways, a lot's been happening so far in the season. I'm hearing a rumor that Greg Biffle might get a better car upcoming. Terry Labonte might be out of his ride. He might be moving over to a different car within the within the Hendrick organization as he starts winding down his career. We might see some other things with some other drivers coming down the line as well. So it's going to be kind of interesting to see where everybody moves and shakes, what names come up from the Busch series and things like that. So that is something to kind of keep an eye on into season 3 for the series. Got some extra storylines there that might be developing in the final few weeks of the season. Coming into this race, we've already initiated some extra things that we needed to work on. We're still overhauling one chassis for the super speedway, just to make sure that one is in line for the super speedway race. We've also already got the super speedway motor that's already set in the shop. We're making a speedway motor now. So we're overhauling a generic motor, making it a speedway motor. So that's going to take 2 more races to do. And we haven't done anything for the bodies because I don't foresee us needing to do anything with the body yet. I'm still going to run body number 3 here at Atlanta because I think this is the best choice that we have outside of, body number 1. We have 4 more speedway races to work with. So I'm going to try to even split them down the middle. At least I'm going to try. So we might actually put one of those speedway bodies into overhaul or even repair ahead of season 3. That way we can have that after Daytona. So that's the plan with the bodies. I know you guys are probably screaming at me like, you haven't worked on those yet. I know. It's just part of the plan. It's all a part of the process. Okay, guys, we're processing things. All right. This is a massive chess game that I've been playing while staying underneath this salary cap that was the going storyline for season 2, which I am glad will be over because NASCAR has made the announcement that the salary cap will be abolished because although it has, led to better racing, they feel like it's really bad for the teams as nobody has been able to really develop their cars so far this season. So they curbed development. They did. Now they want to fix the racing. That's it. That's all I got. Anyways, the 2004 season still goes on. And with that, we'll head to Atlanta by grabbing our best chassis, which is our chassis number 4. We're going to bring some of the older stuff to the track because I just want to, for 1. And 2, although I'm pushing the limit, I don't want to blow anything up or break anything that we need, especially because I will be definitely being a little bit more aggressive on the track with some of these guys. I got to keep ahead. So let's head to the racetrack. I can't wait to be back in Atlanta. Car is a little loose tight, but that's okay. First lap is always going to probably be a problem for it. Let's just get up to the right speeds that we want to get up to. Turns 3 and 4 felt a little bit better than turns 1 and 2 did. Let's see if this is a pole. 18th. Got to make some more adjustments in happy hour. We're not pushing the limit yet. We're not pushing the limit. I know we got the pole, but we're not there yet. We got to get there.
We're live from the Atlanta Motor Speedway in Hampton, Georgia for today's running of the Georgia 500. I expect to see some exciting action in this one, don't you?
The high speeds that can be reached here does make for some exciting racing. There are no restrictor plates to keep them from being able to pass either. It's just all out, good old stock car racing with the best drivers in the business. I can't wait to get this one underway.
The 53 car has been mixing it up with some other drivers on the racetrack.
If they don't want this to become a problem on the track and with NASCAR, those guys need to use their heads a bit out there. You can rub fenders now and again, but it shouldn't be a weekly occurrence.
McMurray moved up to Winston Cup after having an impressive year in the Busch Series in 2002.
He picked up a couple of wins and finished 6th in the points last year. Plus, he did a great job filling in for Sterling Marlin at some Cup runs.
Greg Biffle won the Ray Bestos Rookie of the Year award in the NASCAR Busch Series in 2001. He started all 33 races that year and posted 5 wins.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
It's time. Atlanta Motor Speedway, and I got all my championship rivals around me. I love this. We have no speed. We've just gotten past. We're getting past from the outside. We've got 3 people who passed me. Okay, well, I'm not sure. Where did all my speed go? At least Tony Stewart's going to lead that lap. think now it's just a battle of just perseverance. And I out-survived Dale Jr. So I went a little aggressive on the gear ratio, shortened it just enough so we can stay within the power band. I noticed in happy hour that the AI cars were running much faster laps than what I ran. So I realized that, and I was like, okay, I need to compensate. So I changed the gear ratio just like a hair. Might have actually done the wrong thing there, but as you can probably tell, the AI is definitely faster than me right now. Not sure how I outqualified them if they're going to be this fast, but okay. Ricky Rudd is definitely racing for his life right now. Starting to reel these guys back in ever so slightly. The car is just bad tight in 3 and 4, so I could probably make a small wedge adjustment. Although the car feels pretty good in 1 and 2, so I don't know if I should mess up the balance for one corner and, you know, make the other corner better. Tony Stewart is like my best friend right now with him leading laps over the other.
Number 24 is outside. We've got a top 5 spot. All clear, buddy.
Got Jeff Gordon to get himself into the wall. That's good. P5.
That speed will get us to the front. Keep it up.
Okay, 3 and 4 is beginning to come to us a little bit more. Not as much as I would like, but it is beginning to come to the car. Turns 1 and 2 are pretty much the same.
1 second, just 1 second back. The right front tire's a little
Got into the wall. Got into the wall second time. So did Kevin Harvick. I think aerodynamically we're not that good right now. But scraping against the wall wasn't like the
Missed the car setup?
No, did you guys not see I hit the wall? We're off the boost. Did we miss the car setup? No, I just bounced off the wall like twice in one corner. No, these crew chiefs, man. They're hard to please.
Catch up to the leader. Keep on it. You need to pick it up about 2.5 seconds on the leader.
So right now, pacing wise, Kevin Harvick did bounce off the wall, and I did too. He's pulled a gap on me that I can't seem to bridge right now.
Right rear tire's wearing down.
And I'm beginning to think it might be because the car might be a little too tight to actually use its power.
Left front tire's a little worn.
So if we do anything with the car, I'm going to have to probably loosen it by maybe another half a round. It'll be loose, but loose can sometimes be fast.
Push it. We can pick up some more spots. Leader's running about 2.5 seconds in front of you.
I'm slowly working my way up the track. I'm just not gaining. I'm not gaining on the guys in front, but I'm not losing to the guys behind either. Like, I'm actually beginning to pull a gap on the guys behind me. So it's only the guys in front of me who are driving at, I'm not even going to say alien level, but they're definitely like alien right now.
Get up on that wheel now. Let's go.
Man, they're making me feel like I'm back to year 1. And I was barely hanging on. I think Dale Jarrett got dumped by these guys a little bit aerodynamically, so he's falling back.
Gonna come to you. Be patient.
We got 3 Chevys in the top 3.
About 2 seconds ahead. You're running on fumes, buddy.
It's all gonna have to come down to the pit stop at this point.
We got some cars headed down pit road.
Dale Jr.'s blown up. Again. Dale Jr. blew up. Me and Tony Stewart been held up on pit road. Kevin Harvick might have just won this race. But shame for Dale Jr. What a shame.
The crew jumps over the wall and begins to service this machine. This is their opportunity to shine. They can't make any mistakes.
Come on, guys. How did we get a mistake right there? Of all times.
4 times the gas on this stop.
15-second stop was 18 seconds. There's Dale Jr.
Hey, that's where the nose spot. Keep moving.
Guys, we might have actually just won this championship. We might have won the title. I don't know who the race leader is, but he's still on track. All right, so the car is a little bit looser on this stint. Feels much better. Doesn't feel like I have to put so much wheel into it to get through turns 3 and 4. Nor do I have the issue in turns 1 and 2. So I think this was a good idea.
29, 90.
Fastest we've been yet.
That's another rearview mirror.
I'd like to see him stay back there.
I would like to see him stay back there too. We've already have enough problems. We don't need the problems of a rival interrupting
Track
us.
ahead.
Tony Stewart's just long gone. I see him way up there. That's the difference of 3 seconds right there.
29, 97.
We're not even in the top 10. Okay, I was a little aggressive today, but so far, I haven't actually been able to get to anybody to actually be as aggressive as I want to be, which is actually put people out of, like, push people out of the way, get my bumper into them. You know, Michael Waltrip was like a little taste of what I wanted to do, but I mean, I haven't really been a factor in the race win or anything. We got going and my car just did not go. Like 1 and 2 are gone. They've checked out. My only hope is that they get to the back of the field and actually get held up a bit.
Put about 5 seconds on you.
Peter did not put 5 seconds on me, team. You guys put 3 seconds on me from having such a bad pit stop. We were closing in on them. I actually came in behind Tony Stewart. Like, that's even more shocking. I came in behind Tony Stewart immediately and still got screwed.
30, 27.
That speed will get us to the front. Keep it up.
Kurt, why are you blocking so hard?
On pipes.
Why are you blocking so hard? Get out of the way.
Take care of that car.
Hey, Kurt, Bliss just got into it. Okay.
Your right front tire's wearing down. Try another line or you won't last.
The 97 car is passing high.
No, he's not.
We're clear. 30, 40.
Dig, buddy. Dig, dig, dig. Keep hitting those marks. Leader's about 5 seconds ahead.
The 40 car is outside.
Caution out of the racetrack. The yellow flag now waves as the field makes its way down to the start-finish line. Looking out under a yellow flag condition for a problem out of the racetrack.
He's a little angry with
Excuse me, Scott Pruitt. You kind of stopped in the middle of the track.
3 wide. All clear, buddy.
And we're 18th. And our car is torn up.
Got one eye.
No, you can't pass me, Ryan Newman.
Elbow side.
It's already bad enough that I'm 18th.
69.
Also, I got the sun in my face. Look at how bright I am. Look, I'm gonna fix that in a second. Hold on. Woo! Sunlight came out, didn't it? I don't ever have my blinds open. Anyways, so I'm going to the corner. Everything's fine. And then we got the worst camera angle for replay number 2. I won't be pitting. And let me also go and fix this whole glare thing and thoroughly Marlin pit. Okay. The sunlight is determined to get me, so I actually sat back. So I'm sitting back now.
48.
The leader's got Got you by 2 seconds.
I guess this is just the personification of everything that's been going on today. Race.
Going inside.
I'm so sorry to Scott Pruitt for getting into him. I'm not sorry to Ryan Newman.
Got one high. We drop back a spot. Let's push it.
Yeah, we're screwed. I mean, the best thing I can do is probably get my spot back on Pruitt. Man, Scott Pruitt is actually defending. Dude, Scott, I am in a serious Hello, car? Wow. That's new. Okay, well. Couldn't get anything. Car had too much damage. And overall, this just sucked. 18th. What a race.
There weren't very many lead changes.
Yeah, I guarantee there's at least 35 or 40 other drivers who wish they'd seen the lead.
The MBNA car suffered some damage in this one and ultimately paid the price for it.
Well, you're bound to have bad days in the NASCAR Winston Cup Series. The key is having a team that can put everything back together and continue forward at the same time. Those guys will be fine.
The 53 car had some problems on the track with the 40 car.
Well, when you're out there beating and banging on guys, some feathers are bound to get ruffled. Maybe after some time to cool off, they'll be back to racing with clear heads.
Until next time, everybody, this is EA Sports thanking you for joining us for today's NASCAR Winston Cup race.
I don't think I'm ever going to win at Atlanta at this point, honestly. Like, everything that could happen when it comes to being at Atlanta has happened. I've had horrible luck on the track. I've had bad pit stops. I've had people wreck me. I just don't think we're ever going to win here. So let's take a look at the standings. Tony Stewart, Dale Jarrett, Kevin Harvick, Jeff Gordon, and Jimmy Johnson in your top 5, with Tony Stewart basically dominating this entire race, almost flag to flag. Jeff Burton finishing 6th, Jeremy Mayfield, Kurt Busch, Mark Martin, and Bobby Labonte are the top 10. Further down the lineup is Bill Elliott, Jimmy Spencer, Ricky Rudd, Rusty Wallace, Matt Kenseth, Michael Waltrip. As you guys know, Scott Pruitt got by me and I couldn't catch up to him, so we finished 18th. That's horrible. Not as horrible as Dale Jr. finishing 43rd for another race in a row, or in this season. I think, the last 4 races, he's had 2 DNFs, so Dale Jr.'s championship hopes are effectively almost over with 4 to go at this point. That's what I think anyways. We'll take it, I guess. It's a race. Would have loved to have been up there fighting for the top 5 and top 10 like we were, but Sterling Marlin had other plans. What's up with all these drivers not liking me? I didn't do a single thing to Sterling Marlin. I can't even be mad with the boys at the shop. It's not their fault. They didn't do anything wrong. But this kind of works out for me, I guess. With 3 races left in the season, we can actually do some work on parts of the car that are now definitely necessary. You know what I'm saying? So we had 151,000 after Martinsville. We're gonna have another 270 boost from the salary cap, so 421,000 to work with this week. And I think that 421,000 would go great looking at fixing up the car a bit. We're probably not gonna do anything on the downforce or do anything overhauling for the body, which is 157,000. We'll just go ahead and chuck that in. We'll book that one in. And this chassis here, I definitely do feel like we can probably spring that one extra point on tire wear is not, it doesn't help. It's not perfect. So we'll just do the repair for 140,000. And that will probably give us something to work with at the end of the season into next season. We might not even use these parts that are getting repaired. We might just use the currently existing stuff that has been sitting in the shop, waiting for repairs. So we'll probably do it that way. Of course, we're overhauling one of our Speedway engines. So engine number 2 could actually do with an overhaul. It jumps up 5 points in power, which is huge. It doesn't get really well on the efficiency side, but it does jump up. So I do think that we might want to book those in book that engine in because we have 124,000 to work with. Of course, we're losing some sponsors prestige each and every race because we're not finishing as high as we used to. Now that we've done all the exteriorly managerial things, let's take a look at the point standings, because you guys know Dale Jr. did not wind up finishing the race again. This is the second time he didn't finish at Lowe's. He didn't finish Atlanta, but he finished Martinsville. And we got 3 races left to go. I think he might be out of it. Yeah, he's not even in second no more. He's been passed by Jeff Gordon, although he still has a shot. He has a theoretical, mathematical shot to still get the title. So does Tony Stewart, for that matter. Stewart is still mathematically in a way to get, or he is mathematically there. He's unlikely to get it, but he is mathematically still within a chance to win the title. Jeff Gordon, of course, is 121 back, so he's definitely within a shot to win the title if I have a bad race. The sun is wreaking havoc on me again. The sun just does not want me to go. It does not want me to have a great quality cam. So let me just go ahead and put my hand up here. But 121,000 to Jeff Gordon, or 121 to Jeff Gordon, 185 to Dale Jr. And top 10 is, well, top 10. Jimmy Johnson is definitely booked in the top 10 in the standings. Things are not looking so hot for us. It's just not. Not sure what we can do about this, guys. I'm definitely feeling the pressure. It's gonna be really hard. Oh well, we'll figure it out. We'll make it happen. We'll make it happen. If you like today's video where the sun is not, affecting me, hit that like and subscribe button. We've got 3 races left to go in the season, and lots of racing left. Look forward to seeing it. Be easy, everybody.